Each week, we bring you stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Kevin Martin joins us now with a community coming together to support one of its own.
Robert, Coach Todd French was a Danville icon. The impact he had on the community went far beyond the lacrosse and football fields. It was never more clear when Team French became a phrase you could hear everywhere.
We're going to show these guys what Team French really means, all right? Let's go. Let's go.
Team French. Two simple words with a very profound meaning.
It tells people that you fight to the end, you continue to do what you love, you don't let something beat you.
The competitive nature that he took at life is what Team French really stands for. And I don't mean that he's cutthroat and ruthless, because that's not the kind of competitor it is. It's just that he gives his all in everything he does.
Team French, it's kind of our motivating factor this year. I mean, we're in it to win NCS for him.
The man behind the Team French mantra is Coach Todd French.
You know I love you dudes, right? Right? Do you guys love me?
12 years ago, he began coaching his two sons' youth teams. Austin, who is now a senior, and Cole, a freshman at San Ramon Valley, eventually becoming a part of the coaching staff for both SRV lacrosse and football. His positive influence on the players was immediate, and it was clear this was his calling.
His impact on this community is really what separates him from a lot of people. It didn't matter what sport, he was a friend, he was a coach, he was a mentor. He built relationships at all levels.
Coach French was always a team-first guy, and that's what he preached more than anything else. And I think that aspect of our relationship, him guiding me as a leader and how to treat others, that was probably what I was most thankful for.
He cared more about the boys and what they were going to do after sports than just sports itself.
We grew a bond that I don't think anyone else could have imagined, like how close we really were. And it was really amazing. I mean,
In February of 2011, the French family and the entire Danville community received shocking and devastating news. Never a smoker, Coach French was diagnosed with stage 5 lung cancer and given just 1 year to live. Despite the grim diagnosis, Coach French never lost his passion of teaching and shaping young men.
As soon as he was diagnosed, he immediately, somehow, the mantra started, Beat the Beast. All the shirts that we have made would say Team French on the front, and on the back it say Beat the Beast, because he considered cancer the beast, and that to him there was never not the opportunity to beat him.
It's hard to really accurately describe what we saw each and every night. Yes, in a wheelchair, being carried out of the car, to and from practice, sideways rain, it just did not matter. We just put on another blanket or another coat, another jacket. It didn't matter. He wasn't going anywhere. He was staying with the team.
There's definitely times where he'd want to get out of his wheelchair and come on the field and do the things he used to be able to do. And it's hard to see him not be able to do those things and be limited. So I mean, that was definitely hard. But at the same time, I knew his time was kind of coming, and it was definitely a motivating factor for me.
After a valiant 4 years, Todd French lost his battle on January 30th. Although Coach French may no longer be on the sidelines, the Team French legacy will live on.
He always said play with passion, and out of all of the teams I've ever played on, this is the most passion I've ever seen out of a team. This is the most energy, this is the most life. He was excited for what was to come, so I mean, this season's all for him.
So both Austin, who we met in the story, and his younger brother, Cole, who is a freshman on varsity, both committed to play at Denver University. And I think it's great that they're going to be together for another 4 years after that. And the love that not only his sons, the team, the entire community that everyone has for Coach French is just unbelievable.
Yeah, that San Ramon Valley community is really something special.
So special.